I'll see you later on. Pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. Would someone like to make a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I would make a motion to approve the consent agenda. Are there any additions, corrections, or if not? And also the meeting minutes from June 24th. The census reviewed.
Second the motion.
Make a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Any liquor licenses? No, easy. Public comment. You want to speak?
I do.
Bonnie?
I gave you guys a piece of paper and I'll give one to the sheriff and I'll give one to Joe. We're gonna celebrate that the Bloom Senior Center got the Governor's Award for volunteerism. So we are celebrating on the 15th of July and we'd like for you guys to come. And are you still gonna have meetings at night?
We haven't
Discuss it
made a
later.
formal action on that yet.
Okay.
Very exciting. Congratulations.
Yes.
It's very good
Yeah, it
for
is.
volunteer. We think it's an asset to our community.
Absolutely.
It is.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Schultz, you good?
Good. Putting it in my calendar.
All right. Supervisor updates. I had a quick meeting at juvenile detention. That was no big deal. MAPA Finance Committee, a Zoom meeting, and I'm drawing a blank for anything else that's important.
Went to Economic Development's annual meeting last week. Pretty sure it was on Wednesday or Thursday. And Debbie Durham was the main speaker, head of economic development for the state of Iowa. It was very productive. I enjoyed the meeting and I enjoyed being able to talk with members of economic development before and after.
It's on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. I had several meetings. I was also at the economic development, but I'll pass on that one. Had a SWIPCO meeting in Atlantic last week. Not much changing there other than it's unbelievable the amount of rides and miles they put on in a month's time.
It's great service.
Especially in the Council Bluffs area. We're running 19 buses in that area now. We started out with 11, and it just keeps growing. Also talked to them about our bubble with FEMA and the amount of money that I guess you could say, I think the county owes. And we have come to conclusions on it, but I won't get into that tonight. And then also had a meeting with Glen Haven. Talked a lot about just getting hooked up to water, sewer. Their main was cable, or, getting their cables hooked up so they could get all their businesses running fine. And believe it or not, the last 3 months we've been in the black. So it's been a great help not having to pay a large rent bill. It's helped us out, helped them out a lot down there. And last is, yesterday I had one of our last 3 meetings with mental health that we put together here in Southwest Iowa. I think it was 11 years ago. That has now ended last night. The state took over today, and there wasn't one person sitting in that meeting. I think there was 16, 17 of us that had a good feeling about the state taking over, because there is no one that knows what's going on. And it's from the top person on down. So somebody said, well, 2 years we'll be doing this all over again. And I said, boy, I hope not. But no, it's a situation where the people they put in place, they just don't understand that, take care of the mentally challenged. You have to go meet the people. You can't do it over airways and pictures and things on TVs. And that's what they're asking a lot of these challenged people to go to your libraries, any place that's got free computer access. A lot of them don't even drive. So you mean, how are they gonna get from point A to point B? And it's not good. So more on that in a couple months.
So. All right, Mr. Jacob, you're up, buddy.
All right, thing I have on the agenda today is approval to award project FM C065, parent 123, 55, 65. And this is for H12 rehabilitation project. There was some added options to this bid. Basically, we had a base bid and option 1 and option 2. The way the developmental spec reads, if a bid comes in that is above our maximum award limit, then we will not award over that. We'll award only what's under that. For that reason, this contract to be awarded is for the base bid plus option 1, which extends from M16 east to Highway 59. That does include the stub road going down into Henderson. It does not include 59 east to the county line. So the contract award amount for that section of the project is $2,460,157.72. This is entirely out of our FM account, so our farm to market account. It is not local funds. So seeking approval to award it. It's all on electronic now, so I just need approval, and then once that, I can sign the contract and do the award online.
Make a motion to approve the award project FM C065 H12 reconstruction, base bid, option 1 from M16 to Highway 59 for a total of $2,460,157.72.
Just say $157.
157.
I'll second that with the question, do we know who the bidder was, the company?
Yes, it would be awarded to the contract Western Engineering.
Western
So-
Engineer.
We've done a lot of work with them, and they're really good to work with. Excited to see them get it.
Yes.
Any other discussion? We've got a motion and a second to approve the H12 reconstruction to Western Engineering. Is there any discussions? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Think I need to sign, Jacob?
No, so that approval I can do it all electronically.
Any general discussion?
General discussion, if anyone's been down south, I'll post it on Facebook later, but the 215th Street Bridge, we do have it scheduled for replacement next year. It's in the design phase currently. It's one of those bridges, we had a special inspection on it, and it came back that the outside beams underneath it, there's severe rust through them. So we've restricted the width just to center lane traffic. It's a 1-lane bridge now. We got some Jersey barriers from the state, kind of set those up. We got some channelizers. We got some temporary signs up right now. We do have an Iowa 1 call for our locates. Once those come in, we'll put in the permanent signs. It'll remain that way until we replace the bridge. And again, it's scheduled for probably next winter of construction. It's not embargoed, so it can still hold a fully legal limit, 80,000 pound truck driving over it. It's just 1-lane bridge. It's 14 foot wide, so the width isn't even restricted. It's just 1 lane.
You said next winter, so not this coming winter, the
Right.
following winter after that? Okay.
It'll probably be out for letting this time next year. Maybe by the time construction starts, it might be fall or winter. Next thing for general discussion, wasn't requested, but I put this together for you guys just for information. Last year when I put the budget together, I kind of gave you guys a narrative that said, here's the revenues expected, here's some things that we're looking to spend our money on, different equipment, projects, things like that. So the first 2 paragraphs kind of explains what this report's about. The pages 1 through 3 is the exact same narrative that I gave you guys. In fact, that pages 4, 5, and 6 are the same narrative, but you can see there's red lines after each sentence or equipment, whatever, just showing what actually we received. So our revenue received, expected versus actual. Same with our expenses as you continue on. And then it's the same thing, the last 3 pages, but in a visual chart form, just so you can kind of look at it and see the green bar graph is what was budgeted, and then the yellow is what we actually paid for that item. So just kind of visually see as you go through that, we did pretty good on forecasting and budgeting for different things. Things such as a scrub seal, rejuvenation spray, wheeled excavator, skid loaders, things of that nature. It kind of continues on. The very last page is the budgeted versus the actual, just kind of all those items combined into one. And as explained on the first page, this is not our entire revenue expense.
Sure.
Our annual report that we submit to the DOT by September 15th, and you guys will approve it before that. That captures everything down to the penny. This is just basically, here's the narrative I gave to you, and I'm following up with, see where we landed at the end of the year with that. So plan to do that going forward, just kind of for your information, just kind of see where we're at and what the department
Wonderful, thank you.
thought would come in and what did come.
Thank you. Down on my notes.
All these things, so I guess I have a question.
Yeah.
Like back here, bathroom, garage, budgeted 25,000 and spent $0.
Yeah, so there's some things that we didn't complete. We budgeted
Okay.
to do a bathroom remodel in the north garage. Once we got quotes, we realized that tapping into the sewer and the water system in Glenwood was gonna blow our budget out of the water. So we decided to not do that. And then other things where we kind of went up a little bit, like the heaters,
Yeah.
you know, some of that money was used
Moving
towards
money
that.
Jimmy needs to lower their rates. I know it.
Yeah, it was like $16,000 just for the tap fee, and I know we could have pushed that a little bit harder, go to the meetings, try to get them reduce it, but then also with the sewer. Just kind of compared all those costs
Been
to
there, done that.
how big of a need, talk with guys, and we explored other options, so decided.
Thank you.
You guys read through that, have any questions later, let me know.
I will do. I have nothing else, you guys?
That's all I got.
My only question was 400th Street Bridge.
Yeah.
Is that completed now or is that getting close?
It's very close, yeah,
Okay.
we're in the final stages, the deck is all done, so now it's just kind of the final details of it. And then we'll work on all the closeout documentation of it. But as far as opening up to traffic, it should be very soon.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Safe drive home. Next thing on the agenda is approve and authorize the chair to sign the annual ICAP renewal. Amber?
So it's just our annual ICAP renewal, for our insurance across the entire county. Our annual contribution this year, as right now, is $352,520.
Jake.
352 money.
521.
What, just from my own knowledge, did we agree to lower the rates for individuals?
This is-
Contribution?
This is gonna be, this is
This is
ICAP.
This is our liability.
This is our liability.
Okay.
Yep.
This is our liability.
I'll make a motion to approve and authorize chair to sign annual ICAP renewal for $352,520.
Second,
We have a motion and a second to approve the annual ICAP renewal for $352,521. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion
I know
carries.
that seems like a lot of money, but SWIP code is just a shade over that.
For them,
Really?
a lot of vehicles.
I'm sure the
And,
transportation.
you know,
You?
they thought there was somewhere around a 22% increase, you know. They said, what do you do?
It's hard to absorb it.
Yeah,
You have to have insurance.
Any new business to discuss?
I don't have anything new.
Okay, so we want to make a motion to adjourn?
Let's make a motion to adjourn at 6:16.
second,
We have a motion and a second to adjourn at 6:16. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Aye. Carries. Thank you.
Money, anything?